Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on another team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The shotgun handoff here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Single back takes the handoff.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football. And Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more space. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The shotgun running play call. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. And the defense wraps him up. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And now the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made wide open way downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense operating from the pistol. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Some hard running there through a tackle. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On first down, it's play action. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend when the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this. Good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Dogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. There's the handoff. Seventh play of the drive coming up. And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Bulldogs line it up with first and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And we're able to get him down. Loss on first down. It's second and goal, backed up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's third and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. The championship pressure curve.
And this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. the Florida State offense on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on return there, but a great interception to get the offense the football at the 42.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. Defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the tight end.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Trying to extend the play. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the catch. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. First down and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He pulls in the catch. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Graham down the middle. It's Coleman. Good enough for first down yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And the Noles with 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
The Seminoles are in the red zone now.
Let's go.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield.
Boy, nice pickup there, Chris. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up another big play.
The offense really clicking here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. After the point after, it's a 35-17 game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And that gaining enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. The Noles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Linebackers making some adjustments now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it.
Now, I cannot believe what I'm seeing. You just know that before the offense ran out onto the field with this lead, the offensive coordinator and the running back coach said, guys, hold on to the football. We cannot afford to put it on the ground. And that's exactly what they've done. And now your opponent's got a shot to get back into this game.
Just some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it. And he's got his man open downfield. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And here's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Dogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with lead quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Second down play coming up for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch in this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Can he take it all the way? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field.
Slide 22. Easy.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Toss play to the outside. Stuck right there at the line, no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Defense has got the football.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball, good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.